Shalom, Israel. First, I want to start by giving all honor, praise, and glory to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi Bahasham, Qadash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles, GMS Great Millstone, who rule well. And shalom to hopeful like brothers out there. My name is Yeshaya. Doing a video, just talking about watch these people. So I got 1 Thessalonians 2:5, right? And it says, "For neither at any time use we flattering words, as ye know, nor a cloak of covetousness. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is witness," right? So you can't be one person and then be somebody else, depending on where you're at. You can't be around your family saying some nigga shit and then come around talking about the truth. That's a double mind. And it also goes into a cloak of covetousness. Covetousness. It's a lot, right? So let me get that word covetousness in the etymology online. If I could spell Salakia, I can't spell for the life of me. Covet. We'll just get a covet. Covetous is desirous to obtain a possession, right? Desirous, covetous, passionate desire, eagerness, ambition, very desirous. So desirous. So in this text, when it's talking about a cloak of covetousness, is basically an ulterior motive to be liked. That's what it's talking about in this specific part. It says, "Nor men we sought to glory." So we're not here to deliver sweet and smooth sayings unto people, and that's why the scriptures tell you to talk not much with the fool, because if this person that you're speaking to has no light within them, and you can't kindle a light in them, and they're just a part of that sottish, stiff-necked 2/3 of Jakes, then you have nothing to say to these people, man. A lot of people will walk by. The brothers are telling me, or not telling me, Salak, but telling, on the highways and byways, everyone who may hear, that a lot of people come around in times of panic, but when that time settles and when things seem okay again, they all fucking disappear. And why do you think that is? Because they want to find some type of comfort when shit gets crazy. They want to come around and listen to the prophets when things get harsh, but what do? They scoff and they mock at them when things seem simple. A lot of these people have that wisdom of Solomon, I believe 2 or 3 spirit, that YOLO spirit, that this life is just it's just a withering. I think it's like a withering plant or a flower. So why don't you go on adventures and do shit and make no tarry to have fun? But bottom line is, we're not here to be liked by these people. We're not here to be loved by the greater masses. The Lord isn't even loved by the greater masses. The Lord isn't even liked by these people. The Lord hasn't even got his glory, let alone, you trying to compensate for these foolish fucking Jakes, if that may be. Because, I was having a conversation with my pops the other day. He was trying to go into me about Cornelius being a Gentile, and through the spirit of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, the water. But I was able to cut him in the spirit and correct him on that falsehood doctrine. But he was trying to talk sweet in my face. But when I left the room, he instantly started murmuring, to that of my mother, which is, you're not supposed to be doing that. But at the same time, that's how you know that it could even be people that are close to you, that err not knowing the scriptures, that possess that cloak of covetousness, because they've been lived in the world for so long. A lot of these people are just full on baptized in the fucking world, their mind being in the world, so that's why the Lord tells you to be circumspect. All right, so Ephesians 5:15, a quick open and close. It says, We'll start at the 14th verse, and it says, "Therefore he saith, Awake, thou that sleepeth, and arise from the dead, and Yahawah gave thee light." Because the Lord guides you. The Lord, through the spirit of Qadash, and you're being guided through your walk of that straight gate. And it says, "See that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil." So you got to keep your eyes peeled. The apostles been preaching this for a very long time of being circumspect. You got to check things twice, and then after that, check it thrice. Check it 3 fucking times. Check it 7 times if you have to, parabolically speaking, to completion. Check it until you know it's right, Because a lot of these people around you, they may have that cloak of covetousness where they are actually not completely there for you. Someone that's there for you if they're willing to create that ultimate sacrifice, that ultimate sacrifice. And when shit gets completely tough, they're willing to put their comfort, they're willing to put their lives on the line for you, and you're willing to do the same for them. And that's what the brotherhood is founded on. That brotherhood is founded on everybody being the same like mind of the belief in Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi and the destiny to fulfill thereof. That it doesn't matter what happens here, man. It doesn't matter if Betsy Lou gives a fuck about you. It doesn't matter if any of that shit happens, man. The only thing that matters is you worry about your own salvation as well, but you also, uplift your brothers around you. That's what true fucking love is, man. A lot of these people don't understand the concept of love. The concept of love isn't fucking forehead kisses and flowers. The concept of love isn't fucking, giving you $50 when you're really assed out. The concept of love is willing to put everything fucking behind you for the brother right next to you, because you know that's right. Because you walk in the ways of the Lord. And a man that doesn't walk in the ways of the Lord will never fucking understand that. Because these people possess nothing but greed and pride. And pride comes before the fall. At the end of the day, this whole land is going to be humbled. This shit is going to be laid flat to the ground. The fate of the Lord for this place is not going to tarry. Right? But the people around you, they'll never understand that. The people around you will consistently talk about their trying to get the words locked, but it's like false dreams, vain dreams and imaginations. People around you will constantly talk about how they want to have this car, they want to have this much money, they want to have this much this and that much that. But they never talk anything about things that actually matter, But guess what? That's the state of these jakes. And let me get this one scripture real quick. I love it so much because it's just real quick to the point, but it hits. Sirach 22:13, it says, "Talk not much with a fool, and go not unto him that hath no understanding. Beware of him, lest thou have trouble, and thou shalt never be defiled with his fooleries." These people are fucking stupid. That's bottom line, man. A lot of these people, they are not knowing the scriptures. They are not knowing anything. These people could have lived in this world for 70, 80 years. And what does the Lord say? Let the multitude perish which are born in vain. A lot of these fucking people got to go, man. But that's something we all know. Right? That's a hard pill you got to swallow when you first come in this truth. But after you take that and eat it, it's fine. You understand that. So just being extra circumspect about all the people that are around you. I believe it's Sirach 8:32 or 32:8. And it says, keep thy speech short, comprehending much in few words. Be one that knoweth yet holdeth his tongue. Sometimes you really do have to hold your fruits. Cast not thy pearls unto swine. A lot of these people possess that cloak of covetousness. I heard last week at camp that somebody was going around work, not one of the brothers, but somebody that just came up and gave an account of something that they said. He's not affiliated, but he said, this guy was jumping around work telling everybody he was a Hebrew Israelite and got fired. That's evil, man. That's why the Lord tells you to beware of evil. Because these people don't want to hear that. These people don't want to hear anything that has anything according to that. Right? If it's not about a fucking Caesar Borgia JC, then they don't give a flying fuck. And even then, they still don't care. Right? So, reading on, and it says, never be defiled with his foolishness. Depart from him, and thou shalt find rest, and never be disquieted with his madness. What is heavier than lead? What is the name thereof? But a fool. It says, sand is salt, and a mass of iron is easier to bear than a man without an understanding. All right? Closed case. You know, really try to watch these people. And this is another discernment, because this is something I had to watch with when I was younger in this truth. You know, a lot more novice. I had all these friends that I considered to be cool with. You know, they was on a football team. We've been kicking it forever. You know what I'm saying? You know, shits and giggles and slap ass. But, you know, bottom line, where are they now? Person I thought was supposed to be my brother, you know, they be doing you fucking wrong. You know, whether they did you wrong or not, at the end of the day, that shit fades because it's only circumstantial. Sometimes you only have friends because they're fucking around. Sometimes you only have partners because they're fucking around. But let them go. Let that distance create. Guess what's going to happen? That relationship is going to fall the fuck off. Why do you think that most of the time when you move away from your distant relatives, that's why they're distant relatives, that you don't hear a call from them, man. You don't hear a I love you text from them. You don't hear shit from them. They don't give a fuck about you, man. They live in their own life in this world. But you as a man of the Lord, you have to be vigilant. Stay sober and be vigilant, right? Because we're in a period right now that we're working towards something greater than this world, right? And, you know, with that being said, I pray this lesson was edifying and will last to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi Bahasham Qadash. Shalom and good luck to you, brothers.